right, today we're going to be talking about Honda Civic EG hatches and the LA street racing scene. So today here we have Robert with his K24 swap 93 Honda Civic EG. How long have you been in the car scene for?
Over 10 years.
So how did it all start for you? Like, what was your first introduction into cars? How did you get into cars?
I think it has to be my cousin. He had a little Honda Civic at the time, and he was always working on it, washing it. I would pay attention to it, look at it. I finally got to sit in it and catch a ride, and that's where it all started.
So what motor was in that car?
It was a B18C at the time.
Gotcha. So that was like your first time ever feeling VTEC?
Yeah,
or
everything, yeah.
And how was the car scene back then when you were like a kid?
It was starting.
Yeah.
That was around the time when people used to go up there to Ontario.
Ontario
Mills
races?
Around that time.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it was already starting for them. They were already into it prior. He was probably into it already, probably like 2-3 years into the Honda scene.
And how was the Honda street racing scene back in the day, from what you can remember? Like, how was Honda as far as like a competitor versus other brands and stuff like that? Like, how was Honda back then?
I think it was more competitive back in the days because it was just a Honda. They look at it as like, oh, look at that little Honda. And obviously you had your V8 people at the time.
Yeah.
So they always took for granted a little 4-cylinder.
Right.
So I fell in love with the power of what this little engine can do.
What was your first car?
My first car was an EF hatch. It was a 91. I got it back in 2007.
2007?
Yeah.
And did you modify that car, or what's the story with that EF hatch?
It was my first car. I mean, it was like a little project car. I wanted to put some rims, interior.
Yeah.
Motor-wise, it was a stock single camera. It wasn't nothing crazy, but it was my first car, so I was excited.
Yeah.
And I ended up losing that car. I never registered it, and I left it in the street. Tow truck picked it up, and I wasn't able to get it out. So that was that.
So what got you into EG hatches? Like, do you prefer this chassis over everything else, or like what's the story behind like the EG for you? Like, what does the EG mean?
For me, it was the first Honda I ever seen in the streets, personally.
Okay.
And I like the body style.
Yeah.
Just overall, how it looks, the lights, obviously the hatch. You're able to pop the trunk and still open the window. So little stuff like that, and just in general what you can do to these cars, you know?
So B series or K series?
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
Personally, power-wise, K series.
Okay. So what are the benefits of having the K series over the B series in 2025?
Yeah, I feel like the K, just installing a K with no motor work done to it, just literally plug and play.
Yeah.
They're very reliable. Nice horsepower, very reliable. They don't break on you a lot compared to the B. The Bs tend to break, transmission problems. For me personally, I like the B series for a daily driver.
Okay.
Yeah, I like, but it does come with a little bit of punch to it, which I like.
Which makes it fun.
Yeah, which makes it fun. But if you want to have some real fun,
the K series.
K is the way, as they say. And to be honest, it's crazy because if I want to jump on the B hatch and cruise it, listen to some music, I'll take that one any day. But if I want to have some fun, mess around, it's the K. I mean, I guess you could say both.
Yeah, both.
Both of both worlds, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, so I lean more to the K because let's say somebody wants to race you and pulls up next to you, I have the power to back it up with this, you know?
Yeah.
So it's fun, it's fun.
Okay, so what made you want to swap a K24 into this over a B series back when you did it?
Well, we were already playing with the Ks already at the time. I mean, prior to my EG, I had an EM1 with the B.
Yeah.
And I had fun on that one, but all it took was for our buddy right here, Lewis from Nonstop Garage. He actually K-swapped my buddy's car, which is my buddy that built this car together with, Drew.
Yeah.
He had a blue EG at the time, and he K-swapped it with just a regular Type S engine off a RSX.
Yeah.
And that's all it took for me to drive that car with
the difference?
With that power on a stock RSX motor. Just it was ridiculous. When I found his power, I ended up messaging Lewis, and I ended up K-swapping my EM1 right after that.
Okay, gotcha. So what's the story with the EG? Like, when did you first get it? Like, why did you build it? What's like the reason behind this whole build?
For me personally, I never owned the EG, so I was always looking for one. It was always on my agenda to get one.
Yeah.
It was just one of those, whenever the right one came, it'll come. On the Facebook marketplace. Let me message them. I messaged them and I said, hey, what are you looking to do with this car? I'm looking to either part it out or sell it as is. It had a K at the time already. It was already K swap. Yeah, K swap. It had a lot of goodies, but I wasn't able to afford buying the whole car.
Yeah.
And my buddy Drew at the time, he was looking for a red hatch. Yeah. He wanted to do a red hatch.
Yeah.
And I said, hey, I found you a shell.
Yeah.
Do you want to get it? He was like, I don't really have the money to do it.
Yeah.
I kind of want to pass on it, but I do want it. So we came up with that crazy idea. Well, hey, let's do this project together. Let's build ourselves a race car. And that's what the concept came to doing this car.
What is it like building a car with someone else, especially when it comes to like finances and like having to pitch in? How's that?
A lot of people say not to do it because, you know, it kind of ruins the friendship in a way because it's business.
Yeah.
I mean, me personally, I didn't think about it like that. I mean, I think about more, hey, we're friends. I don't think this can ruin our friendship, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like it can make our friendship better because we're building a car together. Maybe, you know, it's a better thing for us, you know?
Yeah.
We can do it together and we'll learn together.
Something to bond over, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. You know, friendship. And we've been into the cars for a while with him too.
Yeah.
And so technically it was more like this was our first build from the bottom up.
Gotcha. So bare shell, you put the whole interior in there. You guys ended up putting the K swap. Basically everything was kind of restored, right?
Technically everything, yeah. Fenders, put the lip, we put the velocity stack, carbon fiber hood, mirrors, rims, tires, everything came into play technically.
You don't feel like you overbuilt it by any chance?
I feel like there's still a lot of more stuff to do to it, technically. I mean, another issue we were running into is he wanted to pro charge it. He wanted to put a pro charger, supercharged.
Yeah.
And I was for it, but at the time, it was a little too pricey for us.
Yeah.
So we said, you know what? Let's build the car.
Yeah.
Later on, if we want to pro charge it, supercharge it, or turbo it, we could. At least we got the main stuff done, which is building the motor. It's not a fully built motor. Block is stock.
Yeah.
Head is done, fully done. Ported, flat valves, springs and retainers, ARP head studs, and then obviously all the drag cartel stuff, chain, the cuff, oil pump, all the good stuff.
Why did you choose nitrous over boost?
Cheaper.
Is it?
Less of a headache, I feel like.
Really?
I feel like turbo cars, I had a lot of friends with turbo cars.
Yeah.
And I feel they run into a lot of issues.
Hondas or not, whatever it is?
I feel like more Hondas.
Really?
Because I feel like turbo it's a lot for these little engines. It can handle it.
Because everyone says that the K series can handle boost and it can handle all this.
Oh
power.
no! Trust me, it's not. I'm not saying it's blowing the motor.
Yeah.
But stuff is breaking.
Like what kind of stuff?
Like I could say headers, the welds break because of the vibration of the motor. Little stuff like transmissions and the braking, clutches. It can hold the turbo. Don't get me wrong, but like they say, more power, more problems. You know, so you want more power, you're gonna have to upgrade to those specific parts that are gonna hold the car down.
And what was your goal with this car? Like overall, to race people, go to the track, or?
I mean, for us, it was more street racing. I mean, I've been street racing since I started.
Yeah. So
I am more of a street type of guy.
Okay.
It is built for the track.
Yeah.
If we want to take it to the track.
Yeah.
And we just haven't been able to take it to the track.
What's stopping you from going to the track?
Just breaking down. Like I was talking to the guys the other day, they were like, hey, let's take this car to H-Day and race it.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm personally scared of breaking axles.
But you could do that on the street.
Yeah.
If you're pushing the car hard enough, like... don't you run the same risk street racing? If anything, I think the risk at street racing is a lot bigger because you could like.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've been to the street races where a few of my buddies break down.
Yeah.
And we have to push their car out of the racing scene.
Yeah.
To keep it from the cops coming and stuff like that. So
Right.
I've been in that situation, but
Right.
it's never happened to me.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's the risk you take, you know? I mean, with the street, I feel like the street, it's more of it's like an itch. You want to just go out there and street race. Like, it's addicting.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, and I feel like a lot of the guys that do track
Yeah.
came from the streets.
I
You know?
mean, they do, but then they end up converting over to. I think it's a much safer environment, but
Oh, for sure.
I think what's difficult for us out here in SoCal is that all the tracks are kind of far away.
Yeah, that's true.
Like we have Streets of Willow or Big Willow, but that's like 2 hours away. And how is the street racing here out in LA? Since you've grown up in LA your whole life, right?
Yeah.
So how have you seen the street racing scene, especially with the Honda people, like just growing up over time?
I don't know. I mean,
Is
obviously,
it dead or
no. I feel like there's still guys out there racing. It just feels like it's different time frames. Like certain people build their cars at a different time. Some people come out certain times. Some guys are still building their cars.
yeah?
But for the most part, I feel like the racing scene it's still good. It wasn't what it used to be, but it's still active. I can say that.
And then as far as brand loyalty, you don't see yourself straying away from Hondas. Like you wouldn't try getting a Mitsubishi or a Nissan or no.
I can't see myself.
But why is that? Like
I don't know. I just feel like these cars been so loyal to me that it's hard to leave them.
yeah.
Easy to fix, easy to find parts. Like, just a good, reliable car, man.
And what do you see and like in regards to the rest of your life, like, and how do you see yourself with these Hondas? Do you see yourself keeping one of them? Like, do you see yourself always being around them? Or like,
I think so. I feel like I could be in my 70s still owning a EGSI, still driving around like how you see older people driving.
With the classics.
Yeah, with a nice classic, you know?
do you consider these classics already?
I would think so.
Yeah. What are the future goals or plans for this thing?
Damn, it's a lot of stuff we can still do. We can turbo it. That was another thing we were thinking about, turboing the car, maybe pushing 500, or we can even
Front wheel drive?
front wheel drive.
You would want that though? You'd be spinning all day.
Yeah, I mean, you seen those cars out there with turbos?
You wouldn't want to go all-wheel driving this?
We thought about it. That was another thing that a lot of people threw out there. Why don't you just all-wheel drive it? And I said, yeah, it sounds good, but all-wheel drive it's a lot of money, man.
Yeah, I know.
Pricey nowadays.
Yeah.
So that was another option, turbo. Or we even thought maybe throwing a supercharger on nitrous. Maybe supercharger with a little bit of nitrous.
What do you think would react better in regards to the motor? Like, what do you think is better?
I would think supercharged.
Really?
Yeah, I seen a few cars out there supercharged, and I feel like the supercharger, it holds up on these Ks pretty well. And maybe with a supercharger, we can even get close to 450, even 500.
Will the motor last?
It should.
Yeah.
We don't really drive it a lot. We only drive it usually when we take it out to the races,
Yeah.
or when we take it to car meets, or if we just want to drive it around town, you know, just to kind of have
Cruise
some
it.
fun in it.
So how can, for people that have never ran nitrous on a K series, how can you describe it? Like,
Oh,
what does it
man.
feel? Because you got it done through the ECU, not with a button, right?
Yeah, it's activated through the ECU, so I think full throttle pedal,
Yeah.
second gear, and then I think on second gear it activates.
You feel it or what? How,
You feel the pop and the kick. So you feel a little pop and kick to it. So this was my first nitrous car. I mean, I heard a lot of good things about nitrous, and so that was another thing. We said, you know what, let's try nitrous. You know, it's pretty easy to plug and play, and it doesn't break a lot on nitrous compared to turbos.
and how much power did it make on nitrous?
It made close to 400 on nitrous,
That's really good.
and we could have added more,
Yeah.
but the tuner said he felt comfortable at 400. I mean, all I can say is K is the way, man.
Over 4G63?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Have you ever been in a 4G63?
No, I haven't.
That's why.
I mean, I can't say I've never been in an all-wheel drive K.
Okay.
But I mean, for those guys out there that have all-wheel drive Ks, turbos,
yeah,
I can imagine what those guys are going through, you know. And
but stock for stock.
Stock for stock. I mean, you sat in this car, right?
The 4G63 comes stock with turbo and all-wheel drive, and I feel like the K series you still have to boost it and make it all-wheel drive just to put it up to par to the 4G63.
Yeah, but I think if I was to boost this,
yeah,
I can pretty much gap that one. I'm pretty sure.
No, I think with the amount of money that you put into the K series and you put into the 4G, I think the 4G would probably. It's like an ongoing debate.
Yeah, it's one of those things, you know, like
personal preference.
Yeah, everybody has their preference.
Yeah.
Like I said, K for me has been good. Like I said, our buddy Nonstop, he started the whole K situation for us and never looked back.
All right, guys, this was Robert with his K24 EG hatch. Where can they find you on social media or?
EG Rob 688.
Okay, I'll put it in the corner of the screen, and thank you guys for watching.